Hello friends, today we are going to start with a new poem and the name of our poem is Trees. Now this is a poem which is written by Shirley Bauer and this poem basically talks about all the advantages that we receive from trees. Okay, there are many advantages that we receive from tree. They give us shade, they give us fruits, they bear fruits. Okay, so there are many advantages. So the poet here emphasizes on all the advantages that each and every one of us receive from trees, and in this poem we are going to discuss about those advantages. Let us move. Now, trees are for birds, trees are for children. Trees are to make tree houses in, trees are to swing swings on. So these are the trees are like available for every person on this earth. These are for birds also. They make their nests and they live in their nests. So trees are for birds also. Trees are for children whereby they swing their swings. Okay, and trees are to make tree houses and now children make tree houses and play hide and seek over there. So this is how the poet is stressing on the advantages of trees. Okay. And further, trees are for the wind to blow through, trees are to hide behind in hide and seek. Whenever we play hide and seek, we hide behind the trees, so that's how we use the trees again. Now, trees are to have tea parties under. We can have our tea parties under trees also. Trees are for kites to get caught, and whenever we fly kites, we see that sometimes our kites get caught in the tree. So that's how it plays the role. Now, trees are to make cool shade in summers. When it's very hot in the summers, you can sit down under a tree and you can find shade over there. Trees are to make no shade in winter. Now, why is the poet saying so? No shade in the winter. Why? Because we don't need shade in the winter. We like to enjoy the sun in the winters. So, trees are for apples to grow on and pears. They bear fruits also that we eat. So, it's for that purpose also. Trees are to chop down and call timber. Now, why is the poet saying so? Now, chop down, like whenever we cut the tree, like whatever turns into, we call it timber, and timber is very useful whenever we make anything like the furniture is made out of timber. So it's very important. Next, trees make the mother say, what a lovely picture to paint. Now what happens is, like when the mothers look at the tree, they get this idea like what a beautiful picture she can paint. And trees make the father say, what a lot of leaves to rake this fall. Now what happens is, this line is referring to the season of autumn, when there is lot of shedding of leaves. What happens? The ground becomes full of all the leaves. So the father is concerned about getting all the leaves together and picking them up. So that's how the father is concerned about it. So that's all about this poem, and now we'll be moving on to the question answers of this poem. Okay, let's move on. Now the first question is, what are the games or human activities which use trees, or in which trees also participate? Now there are human activities where trees also participate. First of all, if we talk about children, how does trees participate in the life of a child? Now children can make their houses like tree houses and play hide and seek over there. And what about the adults over there? The adults can have their tea parties under the tree. So that's how the tree participates in all our lives. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Now the next question is, trees are to make no shade in winter. What does this mean? Now this means that it doesn't mean that like the trees don't give any shade. This line means that in winters we don't need the shade, we don't require the shade, because we enjoy the sunlight in the winters. We like to sit in the sun. Okay, so this is the meaning of this line, that we do not require any sunlight during that phase. Okay, so the next question is, trees are for apple to grow on and pears. Do you agree that one purpose of the tree is to have fruit on it? Yes, for the first question, yes, we agree on it that the purpose of the tree, yes, we have fruit on it and we eat those fruits. Now the next is, or do you think this line is humorous? Now what is the meaning of humorous? Humorous means funny. Not at all. I don't find this line to be humorous at all, because trees like apples and pears grow on trees and we eat them, we require them. So this line is not at all humorous, and it is very well to do, and it has a great meaning. Okay, so that's it. That's when our poem ends. I hope this poem is clear, and apart from this, you can also it's very important for you to remember the name of the poem and the poet as well. For example, what can happen is, in the question you can get any of these stanza and the teacher can ask you, like, give any of these lines and say name the poem and the poet. So it is very obvious that you should learn that the name of the poem is Trees and the name of the poet is Shirley Bowers. So this is very important, and I hope that you are clear with all the question answers and you've understood this poem. If there is anything that you've not understood, you can comment it down. Till then, take care.